Space Master. Oracle.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here to sunny LA, here at the Summit 5 Grand Finals, the Wings Gaming against OG Dota. Looks like they're a little bit tuckered out after a good session of bestiality. I'm OD Pixel, I'm here joined by Matu and Misery, and we are missing Kuro. He's going to be joining us very shortly for this game 4. Wings Gaming up 2-1, the draft's underway, so no more woos and no more semi-naked men. Let's get ourselves in to the draft so we can see what's going on here.
Here we go.
Here we go. Matty, you saw the last game. Did you manage to, were you watching the last one?
Yeah, I saw it.
Do you think OG can bring this back? Like, Wingers Gaming last game, was it an out draft in your opinion, or just the play?
I thought the draft from OG was slightly random.
Yeah.
I didn't really understand the whole synergy. I felt like when they had 4 heroes, I was like, well, I don't know how they can win, you know. But Jericho was alright, but I felt like it was still a hard game from the
not
very
much
beginning.
of damage to kill a hero.
Yeah, it's like, how do you kill this Dragon Knight? With that was my question, but yeah.
Okay, and well, just worth noticing as well, ladies and gentlemen, you can enter to win one of 10 $20 gift cards. So get yourselves in there, ladies and gentlemen. Go to bit.ly/TS5EBG, and if you can,
Right there.
EGB, some idiot typed it wrong. BTS.
I don't know, I would be afraid to type that in.
Yes, type that in, install the EXE, don't ask any questions. LD will be around your house in the morning with the leather gloves on and a 10-inch in his hands. So go to that link, enter that competition. Anyway, back to the draft. Wings Gaming, OG Dota. Kuro, you have joined us here on the panel. Looking at the draft so far, I mean, Misery was obviously saying, and Matu was agreeing last game, a little bit all over the place for OG's draft. This time around, it's still early days, but are you liking this a little bit better from OG?
Strong heroes, they work well together. Just the question is, how do they go from there? I mean, I assume they first pick Beasts and the Wings responded with Oracle Timber. Yeah, okay. So, I don't know, it's very open. It just feels less, how do you call it, like, less awkward.
Yeah.
With Stormstream.
Yeah.
Like Beast and Walker, like, oh, like nice. Like, it's a nice foundation of things.
Getting back to the roots.
Yeah.
Miracle Invoker. Moon Beastmaster.
I mean, Miracle is like extremely good Invoker. Yeah.
I mean, how would you tier Miracle Invoker? Is it top 3? Is it top 1 at the moment? I mean, where would you put him?
It's like always hard to say top 1.
Yeah.
Because people
there's so
just inherently play heroes different accordingly to their team.
Yeah.
But top 3 is a fair statement.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd argue that Weeha is the best Invoker here.
Weeha is extremely good. Miracle is good. Pada is a very good Invoker, but the Chinese guy with Chinese letters dot blink. It's called Blink.
Chinese. Yeah, Blink.
He's
Yeah.
an excellent Invoker.
No, yeah,
I've watched this Invoker many times. See his Sunstrikes like getting void
Well, we saw one in this series, didn't we? It was just.
yeah. Like,
Maybe he's
insane.
also crazy.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
maybe. Like all these, you know, everyone loves Invoker. Like all the mid players, they're all great at the hero.
And I guess it's one of those heroes as well that even though there's been changes over the time, it's brought right up and it's brought a little bit back down. There's always going to be a space for Invoker. I don't think you can really. The hero's never going to be in a position where it's useless. There's always drafts for an Invoker.
Well, ever since they added the Aghanims, this hero just became like reborn in Dota. Like the Aghanims, it's maybe the best Aghanims upgrade in the game.
We're gonna see a Husker here.
I was gonna say, is OG opening up for
They
that?
already have the Timbersaw though.
I think
Yeah.
they're tired of like getting Husker and draw and stuff. They just wanna go for it.
Yeah, I mean, this
Husker
draft
is
looks
pretty
better
strong.
for OG,
Yeah.
I think, than it's been in this final
Yeah.
so far, in my
Sure.
opinion. It's more
That's
like
true.
more like their style and just taking the draft slow, you know, and then take the most crucial heroes in your lineup last.
I just want to see Wings picking the Husker right now.
We'll just take it
Yeah.
from.
Wings has
Why
the
not?
aura, OG has the dazzle.
That's true. I mean,
Alright,
yeah.
guys.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
All right, we're still getting kind of new heroes coming up in this game 4 of the grand finals. Enchantress coming into this one for Wings.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Why are you picking the Enchant? Is this to put OG off picking certain heroes, or is it because of a strength against one of theirs?
I think they want to pressure the safe lane, so they can actually pick the Husker. 'Cause
Okay.
these creeps just run into the Husker's face and like delay his timings, but it's not like a direct counter, but it just helps because they have Void. They kind of want to probably like put Void off lane and just entrance in with a couple of Satyrs, blast their face. Easy game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. It seems like a good pick against
Yeah.
Beastmaster too. You can also pressure Invoker fairly easily, and you know, if they are the pick Husker, it is pure damage against Husker, so that also is a plus. But Ench, not very picked these days.
No, we see the art cell Ench
Yeah,
like quite
it's like the
often.
only team.
Yeah, Navi still
Otherwise,
trying to make it
maybe-
work.
Maybe most teams are not the biggest fan of this.
They still do it.
There it
There
is.
There we go. Huskar Dazzle in game 4. Second time we've seen it this series. And obviously the first time
look at
it
all
was
these
Wings.
faces, like
Yeah,
they hate them. They're like, we picked Husker, like, well, we got the low.
Look, Moon's-
like shaking his chair, like, I can't take this, guys. But, you know, we need to win and stuff.
Moon's he's
I
shaking
love
himself. He
him,
can't believe he's doing it.
He's like,
Fly's taking the headphones out. He's like, I can't listen to you guys anymore.
fiddling with his cables, like, can't believe it's
Crit.
happening.
Oh boy. So it's coming out. The Huskar is there. As you mentioned, the Timbersaws there in the draft, but it feels like we've seen this land at least that on paper Timbersaw, yeah, there's ways, you know, it's annoying for Huskar, but he's not really the hardest to counters to Huskar, is it? Huskar can just play around it.
Yeah, he can just like dodge the spells and like hit burning spears to this machine's ass.
Then just kill it.
It just
It's like-
burns.
Yeah.
Metal burns and melts.
Yeah, where's your active armor now? Exactly. It's yeah, and obviously Axe, something that can do. Huskar's going to be banned out. OG with the
Doom.
final pick,
Damn.
Doom, something to munch on the old Ench and such.
Actually, OG is going back to the roots.
Yeah.
Like, this is a very classic OG lineup. It looks very strong on paper if you look at it.
Yeah, this is like Frankfurt Major.
Yeah.
back
Like,
to
I'm a
that.
bit worried for Wings now. They need to handle this.
What is Shadow gonna play here?
He might even play the Void.
Yeah, maybe.
He does play a lot of. Actually, I have never seen their offlaner play Void.
I've only seen him play this Lincoln's Void. It doesn't
Yeah.
seem like it's gonna cut it here.
Yeah,
At all.
Shadow normally does that every. Yeah, he's very set on that that Lincoln's
mean,
build. Yeah.
The thing about Timbersaw is that against Husker, it's like you kind of need another hero
Okay.
against Husker that,
Yeah,
that deals with it.
You can't
I
rely
think.
on just the Timber.
Yeah, one Timber is not enough.
You can't. I mean, I guess. Could you fit an AA into this draft if you put the Ench off lane Void carry Timber mid, or would that just make the draft fall to pieces?
Make it awful. To be
It
honest.
would just be you don't do that.
I
Yeah.
would leave the game.
Okay. Just leave-
The problem is then you have like a free course, so
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's very hard to like end the game. I think Wings might put Timber offlane.
Yeah.
And avoid
Yeah, I
lane,
guess this-
and
this
then
is
get
what we're
another
Could you
expecting.
mid
run
laner.
maybe Terrorblade here?
Yeah, Terrorblade looks. Actually, Terrorblade looks very good here.
Yeah, I think that's the pick, right?
Okay.
Maybe.
That's the most normal pick, but we never know what's in their head.
Yeah.
Terrorblade looks naturally very strong. He's good against Doom. He has a lot of physical damage. Synergizes with a Void.
I'm taking their time with that. I mean, this is obviously.
Wings has a problem. They can't like put heroes offlane.
I feel like they're gonna pick this crazy mid laner. Put the Void safe lane, but I don't think it's good.
Let's get the pudge in. Let's do it.
I mean, they can't put Timbers offlane because
They
this
can.
Husker is.
What the
I mean, this
fuck?
is a slightly
Oh my
okay. So,
Alright.
Spirit Breaker picked up. Shadow is indeed going to be playing the carry Void. Blink on the mid Timber. So it is going to be your off-lane Breaker. Is this the hero to put pressure on the safe lane and shut down a Huskar?
No, I mean, it's
Yeah.
not. I don't think it's gonna shut down the Huskar.
Okay,
Misery,
you know.
you tell the truth, man. What do you think of this?
You don't. Well, you guys are just. You don't like this at all.
I'm
Or-
calling the 2-2
I mean,
right now.
I'm looking at the Spirit Breaker pick,
Okay.
and I'm like, I don't know if they can ever win the game, but I think what they want to do is they want to kill this Invoker over and over with Inch and Spirit Breaker, and then get a fat Timber Saw. Maybe the Timber
Okay.
Saw can carry the game, but I don't know.
I think they're just gonna down OG's morale, like smack this Invoker down, and then they're gonna come
Dash.
back in the fifth game against OG.
So they're playing for
gonna
the.
play
They're playing for the
Invoker
series
again, and
The-
it's like
yeah.
depressed, and then they lose.
Oh boy. Well, we are indeed being treated to a right draft here. The Spirit Breaker final pick that you guys on the couch you're not showing too much faith in, but faith
I
behind
wouldn't
himself.
enjoy playing the Spirit Breaker
No.
against Huskar Dazzle offlane. It's like they also have this Inch, you know, but it doesn't feel good running into Doombringer with an Inch.
Yeah.
Cause he might just eat your creep.
And the best Wings needs to like snowball the game so heavily. I'm not sure they can do that. Well, like OG has a very like stable game. They just need to play their heroes accordingly, and things just get together very naturally. Very strong spells. Wings does like a lot of damage. They literally only have Timber Saw to deal damage. Enchantress doesn't deal that much damage till he gets items.
Yeah.
Spirit Breaker is a very low DPS hero. He doesn't get to like hit people and bash them all the time like in pop games. And Faceless Void, he needs like quite a bit of items to deal a good amount of damage.
And that's the thing, as we're saying, pretty much, I'm pretty sure every time we've seen Shadow play Void, he always picks the Lincolns up first, which, you know, that's going to even hinder the damage output that your team does even more.
Alright.
Going to be there.
Here we go.
We're Wings gaming it.
Here we go. Is this what Wings Gaming it is?
I mean,
I mean,
they-
that was so appropriate actually.
Pretty much sums up your opinion of the Spirit Breaker.
Nah, I mean, that was very high hopes. Getting that run.
I mean, they have their moments of brilliance.
Yes.
But sometimes it's just
It's like, how, what the?
yeah.
I mean, I think that's why a lot of people love watching Wings. You just never know what to expect in terms of draft and in terms of play decision.
That is true.
But the lanes that we've got coming... Oh,
Is this a Quas Vex Invoker actually?
It looks like
Yeah,
it.
it does look like it.
That's a bit unexpected.
It might be because of the Spirit Breaker.
Yeah.
Maybe that was the idea.
Yeah.
Forcing
It
them
looks
to
really strong. If you look at the Wings heroes, they
Yeah.
can deal with the EMP and
I mean,
the Tornado.
Cold Snap is really good against both Timber and Spirit Breaker.
This also gives Timber the free game though. They can't be ganked this game because there's no damage. Only
Yeah.
Huskar can kill him this game. So
That's true.
okay.
Oh, mid lane is just
I mean, this matchup is super unfavored for Invoker, right? Like, he has like no damage to do anything.
On top lane, making it go on to Moon here. You're going to have the rotation from Ice Ice coming in with the smoke, and they're going to be able to find it. So Wings will catch out the off laner. I mean, the question is, guys, how long is Moon going to be staying in that off lane? What are we going to see him hop off into the jungle pretty soon?
I think he's going back.
He'll just go back up.
Just be there.
That's a tactical feat, you know. Now he's gonna get like level 2, 3 from this, unless he just dies straight up.
2 Satyrs. How convenient.
He's got his eyes on Moon, Ice Ice, with a couple of the purple balls out. Moon could be in trouble. There's the first one, and they've got the control jumping forward. They're diving for this one. No TP reactions yet. No save for Moon as Moon. He always preaches the Iron Talon jungle, and this game he's not listening to himself, and he's already fed twice on the offlane.
I mean, I think his team is like telling him to go there, so the Ench can't like go to the offlane.
Do you think the TP in there and just sitting there was like not being used to playing against Ench? Like forgetting about it maybe a bit?
I think he forgot about it.
Yeah.
For sure. It happens actually quite a
It
lot.
does.
Oh, looks like both offlaners aren't having a great time, as the space cow will be taken down. Hangs around too much on the bottom lane. And 2-2 on the board, so indeed not the nicest of lanes for both offlaners. In terms of the safe lane farm, 11 for 2, 10 and 11 for 6. So very, very close between the two carries. In the mid lane matchup, 11 for 6 for Timber, as expected with the Invoker's skill build. Blink does have the slight edge, only slightly. Miracle's still keeping himself well in there. And Moon, yeah, he's being resilient. He is coming back to this lane, not to be deterred after the 2 deaths early on.
Classic Moon.
Nice.
He sticks with his decisions.
Yeah.
Doesn't get affected. I'm not sure if that's good or bad. I would say.
And what we didn't really talk about this too much, but obviously OG with that Doom finish off. Is it just because of the edge interaction? Or why are you picking up the Doom this game?
They just want to counter the safe lane rotations.
Moto could be in a bit of trouble.
here?
He's got the heal working for him well with the Grave. Yeah, he's just going to turn and pummel into the Spirit Breaker. The Burning Spears are going to tick Fabian down relatively low. He's going to okay. Oh, he's dead now. No-Tail's just going to pick up another. He will die himself. But again, it's a 2-for-1 trade. At the least, Wings did manage to take down No-Tail at the end of it. But still No-Tail going down after he picks up a double kill.
How's this Doom doing? Alright.
Oh?
Let's have a look. He's about down here, crit.
Okay, he's level 3.
Well, let's see if... I mean, crit on this Doom at when do we explore? Well, how about Thoughts top lane? Moon. This could be the third time this game. Caught again. He's dying a lot up here. Shadow's getting a lot out of this one as well. Boyd's going to be very happy with the start of this lane. But it's it certainly seems to be feed off the offlaners at the moment, with both having 3 deaths at 4 minutes in. I mean, was this the plan for both teams? Is there a team that's more okay with the fact that these offlaners are playing so erratically?
OG is definitely okay with the pace of the game.
Yeah.
They feel no pressure whatsoever as of now. I'm not sure how Wings is feeling. So
They gotta do these crazy moves all the time.
yeah.
Alright, so I'm just trying to hold crit back up in the jungle. There's actually a charge coming through as well. We'll see if they commit, because OG do have a fair few around, so it's going to be a hard kill to get. Fly's going to be there, and crit immediately with the Scorched Earth, looking to try and turn around. It gives the old Space Cow the rundown. We'll be able to finish him off in mid lane. A lot of attention. Moon's come in as well, and with the Cold Snap and the ball beating down onto Innocence, he'll try to start getting the heals up, but it's not going to be enough to save him. OG punish the Oracle. And it certainly seems to be a very messy early game from both teams here at 5 minutes in.
It's like Wings has to try to kill OG, but they kind of can't. You know, they have to invest like Inch and Spirit Breaker. Like they have to have like 3-4 heroes to kill 1 hero, and even then it's hard.
Oh! Wow! No-Tail. I think he forgot that he didn't have a team behind him here. But he might. No, he's not going to find a kill with that.
That was a very, very cool bait by Spirit Breaker. The edge was already sitting there and the TP was immediate, so it was a clear setup. I just ran in and I pretended to be like stupid.
I'm telling you guys, this offlaner, he's like, he gets into your head. He makes you do things you don't want to.
That was very well done.
Nice, nice. Coming in and giving it some of a fly. Crit's coming across as well. No-Tail TP's back into the bottom lane. Nice, nice. He's just going to simply go for the TP out. Crit. I'm going to be able to cancel that one. And No-Tail, he's going to go for round 2. Jumping in onto Innocence. See the TP reactions come through, and Innocence maybe looking to try and set the turnaround here, but Breaker's not going to charge through. So No-Tail has got the backup of the Dazzle, and the Doom and Innocence.
Damn.
Calculated, I'm sure.
Totally.
I mean, if you look at this, if you look at the CS, both the cores of Wings are farming well.
That's true, actually, yeah, the difference now
Actually,
between
they're creating
the
a lot of
Void.
space for those 2 guys, especially the Void.
Oh, Blink's like, oh, a Moon, let's have a go on him, but Miracle holds him back with the Cold Snap. Now, well, here's Shadow with the Chronosphere, looking to take down Miracle with Ice Ice and Blink pummeling down onto him as well. Miracle tries to get himself out with a Tornado, but it's not going to happen, and Wings, they've got eyes on more. They charge through onto Moon, the Chakram hits for Blink, and Wings will take themselves a double kill for Timbersaw. This time the movement in the mid lane working very nicely for Wings and catching OG off guard, where the supports aren't able to react as they stay in the bottom lane, backing up No-Tail for a bit of a push.
Beautiful dots.
Yeah, good rotation by the Void to get rid of his Chrono cooldown on a very important hero, that is the Invoker. But Wings is setting a lot of tempo right now. Yeah, he stops the charge.
I don't know. I think once like with this Quas Vex Invoker, OG don't look that favored. I think, right?
It's ruining the game.
Yeah, it kind of is. I think if he was Exort and he was just chilling and farming, it would be like.
It's like the second game of Wings vs OG, where they had like very similar heroes, they had Invoker and Husker too, but they had
Yeah.
extra Invoker. Not a Quas Vex Invoker. And of course, like Smoker's like not doing anything because like Husker's going for YOLO plays bottom and like they jump to mid. So it's like and the Doom is like doing nothing actually. He's neither farming well nor like putting pressure on them.
Yeah.
So it's like a bit awkward.
I think that was kind of what became the problem with the support Doom, that it ended up just running around.
Yeah, I mean,
And not really
I saw,
achieving
like,
much.
A better choice for him would be to be very greedy and go Iron
Yeah.
Talon. Like,
Yeah,
just farm
I
the
agree.
jungle up, get the quick Doom and put pressure on them. But I mean, I do think, like, to be fair, I think OG is tired from playing back-to-back games.
Yeah, they've had
Because they
a
seem
long
like
day.
less concentrated than their usual, for sure.
And Blink, he's come down here with the Invis looking to set up the charge onto Fly. Fly's going to get a chance to save himself. He's not nuked down by Innocence. Find themselves the kill at the same time. Top lane, Crit is being gone on, but OG, they're there with the backup. They managed to tick down Ice Ice with the burning spears. Shadow backing off. He's going to have the Chronosphere back online in 5 seconds. OG sticking around on the top lane to turn that pick into a bit of a push. So just a 1-1 trade across the map. Support for support. As OG look for a tier 1 and Wings, they'll look to push on for a tier 1 themselves as well. So it should just be fair trades going on. I mean, considering the 2 drafts and the pace of the game that the teams want to be playing at, trades like this, is it favouring a certain side?
Well, OG is doing the right move. They finally get together and do something. Because you see, like on the minimap, it's like 1-1-1, while Wings is like just charging onto every single lane. Like first they kill top, then they kill bottom, then they kill mid, kill bottom again. The real interesting thing is that it feels like Wings is kind of winning, but you never know how like things can just fall apart quickly.
Shadow's going to jump, and he does have the Chrono, and he will be able to use it just in time to save the breaker. Ice Ice coming in as well, but no tail. He'll jump upon him, one more touch, and yeah, Ice Ice is going to take down 2 the burning spears. They'll turn towards Shadow. The controls there from Crit, stolen stomp, and they'll find a double kill for Doom, shutting it down there in the mid lane.
Alright, the world is normal again.
Yeah.
OG have woken up.
It's coming for you.
It's like all the strength comes together when they just gather up the heroes.
Yeah, it's just the heroes are just better, right? Like you get this false hope for Wings because they make these
I was hoping, man.
good plays, and you know they're like getting these kills and
Pray.
stuff. But at the end of the day, if it's 5-on-5, which Dota mostly is these days, at the end of the day, it's like Wings can't really compete unless they get some crazy Chrono and Timbersaw spells. Like they actually don't have damage without Timbersaw.
Yeah.
Oh, they don't. I mean, usually you pick up a Spirit Breaker to deal with like split push or like certain heroes, like even Nature's Prophet, but they already had a Husker and Invoker, so the game plan of OG is like it's open-handed. You know what they're about. Spirit Breaker is not a 5-man hero. He's a ganker. He did a pretty good job in the first like 9 minutes. Ganked some lanes, did his job. But now it's like OG's hitting a peak timing. Not their peak, but they're hitting like a very good timing to just run down towers together, eventually get the Roche. So the only question is like how OG will like proceed from here and where they wanna go. Cause like the Beastmaster has even stopped farming. He doesn't even have his necro. You just gotta lose staff. Cause he knows like I think OG's like guys like come on. Fuck it, let's just go already. Like this is stupid. Let's like play our strategy and stuff. For real, this is what happens in pro games. Like,
Yeah.
a lot of times
That
happens.
is true.
You just gotta.
You gotta get your shit together.
No, that certainly seems to be what OG are doing here. As they come into the jungle, look for Innocence, he'll buy some time for himself with a false promise, but the damage is going to be more than enough to pop him. And you can already see that Miracle is moving in deeper into the jungle, looking for a second pick. And he's going to find it. EMP onto the Spirit Breaker. The controls there from the Quasworks Invoker. They'll get themselves a double kill for Moon. And OG's plan and draft certainly seems to be coming into action. OG, no tail, ready to push in onto a tier 2 as well. And top lane, Crit, the action keeps going. He'll drop a Doom immediately onto Shadow. He'll actually lose the Huskar somehow somewhere else. Looks like No Tail was tanking the tower, and Blink just comes in with a burst, brings down the Huskar, and just as it was all starting to come together for OG, No Tail goes and dies like that.
He was so excited. It was like 3 ways, let's void. Oh.
Yeah, Crew's like, right, let's go, Huskar, get yourself up. What, you dead? No Tail.
Yeah,
That happens.
The Doom felt so good there. I'm finally a hero in this game, you know, like running in, and now you have cooldown for like 150 or whatever it is.
Oh, they could have just taken the mid tower.
There was like a bit greedy to go for second kill. It was kind of smart. Cause
It's
Kurt
really
was,
good, but it's like
Yeah.
Who's TP? Was it
Pretty
Husker
good at
TPing in
both.
and then he died?
I think Husker was TPing in.
Yeah.
I think he was doing it under the tower though.
Yeah.
And yeah, Timber just turns up.
So the team was just like,
He's like, all right.
I mean, the
Telling
Timber
you guys,
guy
it-
use his haste.
clearly
Yeah,
it's like,
He hasn't walked up to him.
tiredness and exhaustion. Like
Yeah.
this is like weird. But yeah, the good news for OGs, they can just go again. To be honest, I don't think much has changed for them. They lost the Doom cooldown. It's kind of big.
I mean, I still think it's might get to a point where they need to, like, they do need to get their shit together because
Yeah.
otherwise this Timber Soul starts getting out of control,
I mean,
right?
the network
It's
looks
like-
threatening.
Yeah, it does.
Like the Invoker, it's of course like some Invoker, so he's not up there, and the Husker is just having like a rough game. Just given the nature of how the game went, he kept dying.
Wonder what items does Ench have? What did he go for?
I think he just finished the Dragon Lance.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Engine of Dragonlance Aghanim's is a real threat actually. Like,
Yeah.
he will deal a lot of DPS and chromes here. I've seen it over and over again when you watch Navi. Every time it's like, well, whatever. Like, I don't know, like they're losing and stuff, and then like Arsa shoots these. Like boom, 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 kills one hero, two heroes, three heroes. Start respecting the hero.
What a man.
As we can see now as well, Miracle's just finished off the Midas, so as you said, even though he wasn't quite at the top, he's certainly going to be rocketing himself back up there and level with the two top boys over on the side of Wings as the gap begins to close. With these two drafts, can we expect to see the team start to look towards the Roshan, or is that just something that these, at this time of the game, they're not going to be too fussed about?
Well, OG's interest is Roshan much more than Wings. As in, like, if they get the Aegis on the Husker, they can just do whatever they want to on the map.
See, like, in a normal OG game, Roshan would already be there.
Yeah.
Would already be dead, I think, but maybe not.
I can see here, Miracle tried to go on Ice Ice, the turnaround's going to be there, the Grave, it was already out, and it's not going to be anything to save Miracle after that, so the Wings, we're out with full 5, but it's certainly worth it, getting themselves an Invoker kill.
You have to be careful if you go for solo play in front of the tier 2 tower on an Enchantress.
Yeah, it's so unlike OG these plays actually.
And he went for like a solo mission there.
They're going to find more here as well. Again, Blink with his lucky inf, looking to set it up. Fly, he's going to be there to back up Crit with a Shallow Grave, but Shadow wants to move in with the rest of the boys. They're going to go fully aggressive, and they will dive past the tower to take themselves a second big kill.
I mean, you need to always look on the orange spots on the minimap. That's where the team should be when you play Husker. You want to just play a 4 or 5 man Husker game. But he's
What's
alone.
happening in this game?
Yeah,
This
he's-
guy
guy-
is just going for them.
Yeah, Wings is just going, go. 2 kills, 1 kill, 2 kill in the mid, now moving on to a third. Looking for the combo times 3. Vian, he's going to be able to find it with the help of the team. Another kill in quick succession, and
I'm feeling this sensation
My
again.
goodness.
Like, Wings is doing it.
oh man.
It's like a roller coaster. Like OG was doing it. Alright, Wings. It's like, to be fair, Wings is doing correct moves. They're punishing. Dota's a lot about just punishing your opponent's mistakes, and they're clearly doing it. They're taking all the chances they can. The moment they're split, they're aware of it. They just go for the kill straight up, don't waste any time.
Like it seems like they're usually always playing their heroes correctly.
Yeah.
Like no matter how weak they or whatever random their drafts are, they're always playing well. Like I remember the 5th game of Nanyang. There was against this Drow Medusa Husker lineup or
It
something.
was a draw Husker.
Drow
UV.
Husker Wisp, yeah.
Yeah.
And they had this tree and bounty hunter and stuff, and I'm like,
They
how
were
are they in this
they were
game? Like,
destroying them.
yeah.
And then I mean they still lost.
yeah, but they lost because
The
by
natural-
default, right? Yeah.
Pretty much what we expected this game, but you never know. The Wings gaming.
Oh, where's this Void? The Void is nearby and does have a Chrono, but it's going to be Wings on the retreat there. I don't want to stick around for this fight. We'll see if they do double back. They're certainly hanging around there. They're going to be too scared about fighting OG. Just looking to see if they get in the perfect position. Shadow's going to lead the way forward. Not going to jump in quite yet. OG relatively grouped up. They've got Moon's Hawk though, so they know what Wings movements are going to be. You see them on the high ground, and OG backing up. The charge, it's going to be cancelled. Looks like Wings aren't going to go full in on this one.
Well, Void actually went for the Lincolns.
Yeah. He always does this, Shadow. It's regardless of how the game's going, he loves his Lincolns.
Lincoln's doing work here.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh, Oh, there we go. There's the save. False promise for Doom. Everything's been dropped down onto him. No Tail trying to move in for more. Trying to take down Innocence on the back lines. He is going to tick out. OG find themselves too. So they can move in for more. Spirit Breaker on the retreat. No charge for 5 seconds. He's just going to go for the TP out and will be successful. So OG doing it there.
What ended up cancelling? Was it Cold Snap?
I think so.
I think
Yeah.
it was, wasn't it? Because the Dooms, yeah, he got the
He
Doom
got
after.
the roar off, so yeah.
Yeah, and the roar.
I think they were like just all click the buttons at the
Just-
same time.
Yeah.
Something was-
Just throw everything at him. Something's going to get through. And obviously with that play, OG into Roshan. See if Wiggins can do anything to cancel it. Still with 15 seconds without that void. He's not going to be around in time. They are going to have Oracle back, so 4 of them are ready. Any kind of play that they can go for. Wings are still in position. Okay, always trying for the cow, jumps in. Oh, he's got it! He got the kill and he got the Aegis! Oh my goodness, he will go down, but absolutely. Oh! The void here with the 2-man chrono. Can they get the follow through damage? There'll be a grave onto No-Tail, keeping him alive. Crit, falling low. They'll be able to take down the Doom. No-Tail trying to fight back with the bashes. They're there for the breaker. They found 3. They're going to find 4 wings. What a Roshan contest jumping in on the breaker. You said it, Matty. You keep talking up this offlaner, but plays like that changes the whole goddamn game.
He was the offlaner.
Yeah,
Alright.
I'm saying. Yeah, I'm saying. You love him.
You know.
The offlaner going out. We're gonna replay.
Let's
bring it on.
Here we go up here. When was it that OG realised they were
Base
fucked?
beyond! One guy!
Oh,
That's why they picked Spirit Breaker, guys.
just to win the game. Wow.
Credits to the Enchantress sending in the creeps for the vision.
Yeah.
They actually stomped all of them, like 3 or 4 heroes, stalled the Roshan, so the Spirit Breaker can charge in. Timber Chain, the Chakram was there. This is awesome, because it's like I said, changes the game.
Yeah.
For, like, unexpected reasons. Like it's too hard to like calculate these things. If OG would take the Aegis there, they would just, I think they would literally run on the Rex lane.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, as you said, you keep talking up how important the Radiant, if they can get that Aegis this early on. Wow.
I don't
OG.
know anything about Dota anymore,
I
actually.
mean,
said,
the
yeah,
fact that they even
Wings gaming.
stick around there, you know, and go for
Yeah.
this play, you know, it's like, that's already impressive.
Oh,
Lincoln's doing
way, Lincoln's.
Lincoln's is a very good pick.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
just Doom and Raw, straight up.
I mean, you can see OG there. Jimmies have been rustled. They want to kill someone, but the Wings aren't letting them.
And at this point, the Spirit Breaker is pretty much like a position 4 hero, and Ench is like becoming the real core in this game. That's
Oh, look at the Hags.
Yeah.
Oh, it's actually, he's actually quite fun,
Yeah.
Enchantress.
He's doing all right. He's only 1.5k behind No Tail's Huskar.
I mean,
Can-
Spirit Breaker and Oracle has like tanked all their deaths, right? Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you play Spirit Breaker in pro games, you never get items, honestly. It's way too hard. You can't farm. No one gives you space to farm. He hits too slow. You need kills and kills and kills. Whereas you don't even get the assets. Some asshole just takes your asset anyway from your team. So you always have. I see every game. Every time I see Spirit Breaker, he has a hard time, no matter what game you watch.
OG will get themselves to that. That's a good
Yeah,
thing.
good move by OG. They should just like not get like swayed by whatever happened. They
We'll just keep with the plan.
Yeah, keep sticking to your strategy.
Yeah.
It's still very strong. Like we're talking like 20 minutes how strong the strategy is and stuff. It is very strong.
Oh, blank.
Like not having Aegis on Husker is scary.
Tornado EMP, cold snap down onto Blink, the Doom as well. Will be safe for the time being by the false promise. There'll be a charge coming in onto Crit. We'll see if they can turn around. Shadows on the sidelines does have a chrono available. They're still going to stick around and look to power down on the tier 2. The charge through onto the Doom. No-Tail trying to get the punches in onto Shadow. The ultimate, the Nether Strike onto Crit. They'll be able to nuke and burst him down. Wings looking for more. No-Tail's going to jump in with the armlet toggle. Now backing off. He's got to be careful. The impetus to burst from Timber. They've lost 2 OG and now even more. The charge onto Moon. Wings cutting through them hard. Double kill for the Timber. So the controls onto Fly. They'll find themselves a 4th, and Wings Gaming. They're just putting OG to shame at this point with the team fights.
My boy Swings Gaming. It's
When what was it? Like Doom was like,
what's the Doom doing?
yeah, I don't know.
He
He-
was like.
I'm speechless.
It's like Wings
Speechless.
Gaming.
I don't know.
Did it.
I mean, even the initial Doom was kind of questionable, I thought.
I thought it was okay, like because
Maybe
he
secure
has
the
no,
tower, right?
Yeah, he has no
Sure.
ace Husker, so and you're already playing a very like weird Husker game. It's
Yeah.
Oh man.
like
And
not very snowbally.
because of this as well, I mean, look at the Timber. 12k net worth, 22 minutes in, and he's got 20 Bloodstone charges already.
Yeah, and we all know Timber is like a real carry. Like when he gets to the point,
He just got a triple kill, right? This Spirit Breaker guy, by the way. I
He
think.
did?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
He's
look
got a
at the
Shadow
net
Blade
worth.
now.
Oh, he's got a lot.
Ultra kill?
That's good.
Road to
Is that right?
9k net worth.
Oh man, Ags on. It's so 23 minutes. Ags Dragonlance on the.
I have to say, like,
Enchantress.
I thought the OG will just wipe them in this game. But the Wings is
The
making
Wings gaming.
Wait, he only got one kill?
Like Wings makes you like.
Yes, I think Timber actually cleared up
Oh yeah,
most
yeah,
of the
okay.
final touches, but
It's like I don't know, it's stupid. It's like you watch the Wings game and like they make them cheer for them. You know, like you want to
Yeah.
cheer for Wings always.
because what
No
just
matter
the way
who
they play.
Yeah, it's like it's crazy.
Oh, Wings. Really giving us a very flashy showing here in this game 4 of the Grand Finals, and of course they themselves just one game away from taking the championship at the Summit 5.
I think OG still has a fair shot of winning this game, no matter what. They should be a bit more careful. Oh no.
It does have Fly nearby. We'll see how hard Wiggins go in. Immediately with the burst, the Shallow Grave will come out in time. They'll drop the Doom, the Roar onto Blink. Moon trying to bite into him with the Necro units. Now the Chrono comes out, so there's going to be no more save from the Dazzle. Holding Fly back here. Nota's going to jump forward, trying to look for the kill, but they bursted him down. The Timbersaw's got him. Shadow, he's got the Dazzle sorted. And now Moon, he's in trouble as well. The time dilation slowing him down. Faith Beyond coming in with the bashes. They're going to lose the Beastmaster as well as he ticks down to the end. 3 dead on OG. They have had a second in return, but Crit, he's all on his own, stuck in the Chakram. Double kill for the Spirit Breaker as Wings take down a 4. And again, OG just seemingly unable to win these full 5-on-5s at this stage of the game.
OG needs to make a conscious effort of aligning the heroes together, because Invoker was actually not part of the fight when it started. And I think someone was TPing in. I think Doom was just TPing in. Dazzle was there, but if they get overwhelmed like this, like they jump 5-on-1 and OG's like 1+1+1, they have a hard time. They're giving away a lot in this game. You know, I still think OG can do it. It's getting kind of hard though at this point. Void is very farmed. This Timbersaw is, like Blink is playing an excellent Timbersaw game, and he's just doing it, killing everyone.
Like I saw this fight. I saw how poor Beastmaster was. He was like roaring this Timbersaw right next to him. Timbersaw had like 30-40% mana, and this book 1 was like trying to drain him, you know. And Timbersaw is just like, well, what? I'm just gonna kill everything anyways. Like if it is book 3 there, then Timbersaw is completely out of mana, and it's a different fight already. But like, yeah, he's really poor in this game.
So Invoker has the Orchid. He didn't get to use the Orchid the way he wants to in this fight.
Oh, the courier.
No, it's only centuries.
That Nami courier.
Nice. Yeah, carrying Wings through here.
I have it too. It's very nice.
For the memories.
Oh, they knew him. They've got the Sentry and the Observer down. He may have got the Courier, but he pays with his life. Miracle.
You simply don't fuck with Faith Beyond.
You don't fuck with an RV Courier.
That is true, actually.
Agree.
He has a. Oh, he's going Lotus Orb, I guess. It's
Yeah,
an
Lotus
energy
very
booster.
good pickup.
Yeah, it is.
See, he's very selfless in his itemization. He just wants to ledge on them. No, just go to the creeps. I mean, I think the most interesting hero for OG at this point is Invoker. He is the best shot at just turning the game around. If he transitions to Exort and he starts getting like a Meteor, Deafening Blast, you know, like the whole shenanigans of Invoker. At the same time, this Basis Void is starting to become very hard to handle.
I mean, it's kind of getting to that point where Invoker needs to start transitioning out of Quas-Vex and becoming like the true Invoker, you know.
Truest Invoker of all Invokers.
But it's like, yeah, pretty much. But it's like that's a long way to go.
Yeah, he's not getting the levels, he's not getting the farm.
I mean, Matthew, look at it. I know Tails building the Huskars. We saw he's just picked up the Blink Dagger. I mean, why is this the item? How come this has come up at this stage in his build?
I mean, I feel like he's like a bit frustrated about this game, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm not blaming them,
No.
but they're like, they're not playing together, obviously, and it's like he's so slow with the Husker. He can't like reach these targets, and his team is like going from like all the places. He just wants to be with them.
Yeah.
He just wants to be a bro.
I guess one thing that we can look at is obviously Wings. They really hitting their stride at the moment. They've got the momentum, but when it does come to the high ground pushes, Wings they don't really have the best tower hitters, do they? I mean, it's going to be a slow siege surely. Apart from the Ench, obviously, if she starts getting the creeps pushing in, but it's OG are going to have the chance to fight around the high ground.
Yeah, Wings can only kill them.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like why we're like, oh man, like this is a hard game for Wings, because their condition of the winning is just simply hard. They have no tower kill whatsoever. But this, I think the Void goes for Kuros, pretty sure. Yeah, so like he's gonna like support the idea of killing towers. You know, like Wings is like they will always like compromise. Like they will pick crazy heroes. They're like, we're gonna pick crazy heroes, but we're gonna make up for it with items. That's one way of playing Dota. So it's like he's gonna go Kuros and helps the pushes. At some point, if you keep killing your opponent, you get strong enough. Like to be fair. But Invoker, like I believe that Miracle can do
He
it.
could carry this.
Yeah, I believe. I think this game can go on for like a long time, actually. Depends. This at the same time, this Timbersaw is like I don't know, like if he like gets a 6-slot in the next 10 minutes, it's like he always Aghanims gets like I don't know, maybe he goes Shivas, maybe he goes Octarine Dagon.
I'm feeling the Shivas right now.
Way too much of a pain to deal with. Like he can just like demolish them all. He's gonna put Lotus on the Timber. I think Doom will Doom himself. It's worth it. Maybe he's gonna put Lincolns on him even. And then the Void will stay in the shadows. No, Shadow will stay in the shadows. Go in. Chronosphere there. Come on. He's gonna jump in, get
That
the
was
Chrono.
beautiful.
And then you're like worried about this Husker. I mean, I just played a game. I had like this kind of Husker in my game. Like, I don't fucking know what he was doing and stuff.
Oh! Shots fired.
So it's like,
Hello?
what you see, Doom, Doom skilled up Devour instead of the Fireblade, which is common before Doom disappeared, so he's getting a lot of gold. He has a 3k gold. Critis has to be like, he's probably like very thoughtful, like what item do I need to make my team win, or how can I win this game?
Yeah, what does he get?
It's very hard call. Like Shivas would be very casually good, because it's Shivas, it's always nice. He might be thinking something else.
Maybe he needs an Aghanims this game actually.
Yeah.
Eventually.
It's like with Aghanims you need BKB though.
Yeah.
That's the problem. I played the Aghanims Doom once.
Yeah, I saw the game.
Yeah, that was awesome. Felt like I was the first one to buy Aghanims on this hero maybe.
Yeah, but it feels like you eventually you're gonna need to doom that Timbersaw, and
He needs to
It's
be
like-
doomed for 1
He
minute.
gets like Aghanims, and you get the Purge Creep and you just run after him. It's insane actually. It's very strong late game tool.
No,
there
mate.
we go.
He's a dead man. I mean, let's put the spotlight. Let's have a look at Moon for a bit. I mean, what has happened to this Beastmaster this game? I mean, we're seeing him in a game, 30 minutes in, 7k net worth. He's 3k behind a Spirit Breaker. I mean, that just doesn't happen, does it? It's a Beastmaster. Where's his farm?
It's a rough start, right?
I guess well, the fact that he didn't go on talent jungle.
I mean, I think he wanted to make plays with his team, and we just go 5-man push, and like that's why he forget the farming part about the game.
I think Beast is the hardest hero to play in this game. Like in his position at least, because he doesn't know what to do. Like I'm watching the game as a spectator, I don't know what he should do. It's like there's no space for him in the game anymore. Just how the game went.
Yeah, I think he definitely needed a better laning phase than that, like dying level 1, then TPing back top, dying immediately again. Like that's just heartbreaking, because what do you do after that? You start running top and the lane is already dead.
The
So
second
it's-
part is also that OG didn't get to kill all the towers in a clean fashion, and they killed the Roshan too. So everything crumbled. You could say like, alright, he sacrificed himself in the laning stage to like lift pressure, but then like things just didn't work out the way OG wanted to.
I feel like he didn't even need to lift pressure, because they
I
picked
think so.
Doom against Enchantress, so they don't have a pressure in their safe lane anymore, and Invoker is fine middle, so
Yeah, I mean they could have actually just had the Doom run after the Ench,
yeah.
like with these boots and
Yeah.
have a purpose, and then just Beast just rises in the jungle, and now you're kind of winning the engagement instead.
Oh, he actually went Aghanims.
That's-
Oh,
Alright.
he knows.
But as you say, Kuro, you feel the axe isn't going to be as effective as it needs to be until he gets a BKB and he can actually stick around.
He can just die. That's the
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah.
Like the only time I went Aghanims, I went actually Midas because I felt like I need to like add up more items.
Yeah, you can't just get the axe and bam, you're effective.
That's my experience, but maybe Crit sees something I don't.
Shadow jumping in straight away with the Chronosphere. So this is going to be any save for Crit now. They're just going to have to let that one fall. Fly's already gone. So
Kidding, he dies.
yeah. Oh man. So now 2 down on OG, neither with buyback. Miracle getting bashed up already by Shadow. Trying to move in. The charge is going to be there. He's going to continue to go for it. He's going to go for the ult instead onto No Tail. Huskar falls. Does have a buyback available. The Wings doing indeed what you guys said they'd set out to do with this draft. Not necessarily the best at hitting towers, but very, very good at killing OG. And with 3 heroes dead, you don't need to be the fastest of pushes to have the chance of claiming a tier 3, as they do start to beat down upon it. Fortification will come out from OG. But Wings persist. They'll find the tier 3. Blink just doing his best to keep OG back in the fountain. They'll smoke up, looking to get into position. Buyback from Notel, jumping immediately onto Blink, but the Lotus Sword's out onto him. They can't commit anything else, and Notel falling low the grave comes out in time. Tornado from Miracle onto 2, drops the Meteor as well, but Notel, he's going to drop down for the second time as he dieback on the Huskar. They'll pop the Roar onto Ice Ice, but the false promise to save him now moves in trouble, being nuked down incredibly low, will be able to keep himself alive. Crit being bashed up, Wings, they're going to be able to kill the Doom. He's down for a full minute, and Miracle still trying to do his best to hold Wings out at the base, but they found the tier 3, they found the bottom set of frags, and now they want more. In onto Miracle with another strike. The Invoker's down, Fly, graving himself, backing up. Miracle will buy back into this one. The Doom, again, chucked down onto the Oracle, doesn't end up killing him though. The low mana Wings, and they have to back up, but the damage has certainly been done. Buybacks from both Huskar and oh, he's not done yet. Shadow comes back in, Fly's caught out in the Chrono, and GG is called. Wings take the grand final 3-1 against OG and our champions here at the Summit 5. And in what fashion they did it as well, and they did it with a Spirit Breaker.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not, right?
I mean,
It's not picked this tournament, so might as well just bring it in. I don't know, like...
I think Wings just broke Dota.
It's a cool game to watch, actually.
From Wings side, right? From OG side, it was kind of
I think, I mean, if you like go to OG right now and like talk to them, you know what they would say. Like, they'd be pretty mad.